Hi there, I'm Noah, and I'm a huge fan of GoAnimate. However, what you are about to hear in this story is not that good. It's not great. So basically, I'm a big fan of GoAnimate, and I really love all the characters. My favorite series was Caillou Gets Grounded because I really hated Caillou. But, however, there was an episode that was really shocking. So, I was at a yard sale, and I was looking through some. So basically, I was scrolling downtown when I saw a yard sale with a kind old lady running it. I saw tons of stuff, but the thing that caught my eye was a game disc. Not a game disc, but whatever. So basically, it's and it was titled please.mp4. On the cover was Caillou and Boris was mad at Caillou. So I bought that. It costed $10. So I bought it, and I went back home, and I put it into the DVD player, and it started up. But however, there was no intro. It just started up regularly. It started up with Caillou sitting in front of a lamp. However, he was very different. However, I brushed this off. Then Caillou looked at the then after a few seconds, Caillou said,
Everything must be perfect. Everything must be
perfect. Then he looked at the camera, and then he went closer to the camera. Then it cut to the living room scene with Doris and Boris. Boris was sitting on the couch, and Doris was sitting on the smaller couch. Then Boris said, Then Doris got mad and said,
I fucking hate listening to your stupid ass. I'm fucking leaving.
And Doris left the house. Then Boris said,
God fucking damn it, I hate my wife so much that's it, I'm going to fucking murder her and my son.
Then the screen just cuts to black. And it cuts to Caillou in a dark room. He got shocked and he looked at the camera, and then he said,
Where the hell am I? And what happened to my voice?
His voice echoed all around the room. Then a smaller version of him appeared. He got surprised and said,
Who are you? Are you supposed?
But then as he was talking, he approached him, and then a jump scare appeared. However, it was not that startling. However, it did give me a little bit of an epilepsy warning. Then it cuts to Caillou being dead on the ground with blood all over him, and his face covered with a black box. The smaller Caillou then looked at the camera and said,
You won't be needing him anymore. He's with me now. And soon, you will too.
I got a bit startled by this. I got a bit startled by this. Then he walked away. And then after there were a bunch of beeps. And then this lasted for a couple of seconds, and then the video ended. I cannot believe what I have seen. This really startled me, and I had a couple of nightmares for weeks after this. But however, whatever you do not buy stuff from yard sales if you think it's very bad. Anyways, farewell.